Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Lonzo Ball. Andre Drummond is out there at DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Levine. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Sharp. Defended by Caruso. And he gets it to go.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Thybulle on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Basket good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
The Bulls off to a slow start. 7-point differential coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now, here's Lillard. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Thybulle on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Pocket 2. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys need to shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Sharp, that's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Now here's Lillard. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the paint. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball, the pass to Drummond. Here's Levine. Back to Drummond. Inside, here's Ball. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. It's on Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine, first personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle, shooting 1.
Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team's.
Ball finds DeRozan. Another shot. Tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Now, here's Lillard, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Shoots over ball. And it's Lillard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lobbed up there for Drummond.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted. And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Watford's checked in, and it's Carter in for Damian Lillard. Then for the Bulls, Jones checked in for Drummond. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. Tiny. Yep, that one goes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So it's Chicago now, trailing by 13. Outside, Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Carter against Beverley. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And throughout his career, Beverley has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season?
Ends up going with the new group.
At the line.
So going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Derek Jones. DeRozan comes in for Green. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. And Ball subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Tiny, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the Jazz was all business. He had 16 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Passes it to Caruso. Bulls moving the ball around. Ball with the bucket.
Lonzo
And the
Ball.
height of Ball really allows him to finish over the defense. Even when you make contact, he just seems to power through with his size.
Lillard, the pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Over Ball. And that one's good. Lillard's got 10.
And you got to be on Lillard at all times, capable of capitalizing from that mid-range area.
Ball against Lillard. Takes the 13-footer. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from DeMar DeRozan. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Thibault, down low. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
On defense, Portland, they lead by 14. Now here's Caruso. He's tightly guarded. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Ball against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Tiny. Thibault trying to get open.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Back to Ball. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Sharp, the pass to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lillard outside. This one for 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside, Ball. Good, nice job down low. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Grant comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Back to Levine. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now, here's Sean. Guarded by Levine, and it's Sharp missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
On the wing, Levine. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in.
Brendan Watford.
So it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight.
Dance time in Portland.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Drummond, DeRozan out there with Levine, then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. Thibault on the wing, DeRozan defending, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be unfair.
Trailblazers, number 7, one shot.
Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Now, here's Sean. Defense is right there. Levine passes the ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And that's now 6 points for Lonzo Ball. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Levine. Lillard with no one around. Drops in the train. Lillard's got 16.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
Here's Drummond. Outside, DeRozan. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. Lillard against Ball. Pass to Tiny. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's DeRozan. No good from the wing.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Passes it to Caruso. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. Boy, it takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
For Chicago, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really slow start offensively. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
For a t-shirt toss, who wants one?
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ball with the bucket.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. LaVine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Thibault on the wing. Guarded by LaVine. Nurkic kicks to Thibault. Back to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. And here's Sharp. 12 points for him. DeRozan scanning the floor. Ball finds Caruso. Back to Ball. Fires the three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
For the Trailblazers, Grant comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for Sharp. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Alex Caruso. Thibault on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bulls trail by 17. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Thibault for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thibault's got 11 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, LaVine. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. Here's Jones. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Jones has got his second bucket. Trailblazers leading by 16. Lillard finds Thibault.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Simons on the wing.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tiny. And no good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The pass to Williams. Outside, Jones. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Pass the ball. Shoots it up. Tiny grabs the board. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now, here's Thibault. He's got 11. Now, Simons. And that one's drained from the low block. Simons has got his first bucket of the night. Chicago calls timeout. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for DeRozan. Javon.
Substitution
Both
on the
teams
court.
making substitutions here. Bulls trail by 18. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Tiny out there with Nurkic, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. To the middle, Bean passes to DeRozan. It's deflected. Now, here's Thibault. Tight defense on him. Poke loose. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, and Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland. So he gets them both.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw when you factor in how efficient he is already.
The offensive rebound goes back up. And there's the layup. Out the bucket from Tiny.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Passes to Caruso. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And another miss by Chicago. Portland leading by 18. Thibault kicks to Lillard. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. They double him with Drummond. Here's Tiny. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. There's Levine. To the left wing. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Thibault the pass to Lillard. And here's Sharp. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Bulls trail by 18. Outside, Levine. Knocked away. Ball kicks to Levine. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Now, here's Thibault. DeRozan defending and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Here's the pass to Levine. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Pass to Sharp. Lillard outside. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 18. Outside, Ball. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Thibault finds Lillard. Now, here's Sharp. Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Sharp. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Timeout called the Bulls. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And here are the Bulls now. Levine kicks the ball. Back to Levine. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Ball.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to DeRozan. Three-pointer. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Pass to Tiny. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 15 points for Tiny.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Caruso. That shot off the mark. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Damian Lillard.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Levine finds Drummond. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Chicago. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
But we both know I hate waiting. You just gotta treat it like it's boring, baby. Drop a pin at your location. Straight to the head, you love. Feelings that mix up. Like a Maserati. Like a Maserati. Hey. Oh man. Hey, let's dance. Back it up, no hands. Shawty wanna slide at the crib. Tell Shawty slightly, late 6 now. VVS diamonds for your rest. Tell Shawty Girl, I've been patient, but we both know I hate waiting. You just gotta treat it like it's boring, baby. Drop a pin at your location. Straight to the head, you love. Feelings that mix up like a Maserati, like a Maserati. Hey. Oh man, hey, let's dance.
Here.
Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
Glad we got those 4.
That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about. Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not going to dance this time.
I think this is where the grind of the season really starts to add up, Smitty. How do you tough it out in the late season?
You gotta be resilient, BA. The season will do everything it can to wear you down. And it's on you not to let that happen.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. They've got Dario Saric. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's John Collins. And it's Dort in at the 3. Here's Dort following the bucket by the Blazers. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Lillard. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I know he's young, but there's a maturity to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. He takes what you give him.
Nice shot by Tiny.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Dort doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Giddey. Collins against Grant. And there's Collins on the assist from Giddey.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
And here's Thibault. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
First team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Three-pointer Sharp. And the three-pointer goes.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Giddey. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Dort, the pass to Giddey. Back to Dort. Now Collins. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Grant. Here's Thibault. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Dort with it. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Thybulle on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Tiny. Again, the Trailblazers. Good for 2.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Giddey. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Knocked loose. And here's Dort. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Thybulle.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Luguentz Dort. First personal foul. Second team
Nurkic
foul.
is checked in for Portland.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle. At the line for 1.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Now here's Thybulle. He's got 5. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Thybulle's got 8.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Simons is checked in for Sharp. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Mann's checked in. Pass to Giddey. Back to Mann. Pulls it. And he buries his first look.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Lillard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he almost made them regret defending him so
2 minutes
loosely.
remaining in the first.
Williams misses. Portland has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Now here's Simons. Tight defense on him. Here's Tiny. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. It's Giddey on the wing. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's Simons missing. The Thunder have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Outside Giddey. Back to Mann. Shoots. And no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Pass to Thybulle. And he drives in. Nurkic inside. Working on Pokusevski. And they pick up 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Oklahoma City shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the Thunder in possession here. Trailing by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nurkic against Giddey. From deep. Offensive board. Pokusevski. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And so it's Portland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the... Making a change here. Man's checked in. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Grayson Allen is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Tiny in at center. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper, and the jumper is good. Sharp's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Collins. Pass to Dort. Looking to end the run. Not going to go that time. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 17 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Grant, and it's Thibault in for Sharp. Pokusevski's checked in for Oklahoma City. Robinson Earl comes in for Collins. Nurkic inside. Robinson Earl on him. Here's Tiny. And it's good for 2. He's got 6.
Just a smart pass by Nurkic, taking advantage of an open guy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Man, defended by Lillard. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Man. That 3's off the mark. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Thibault passes to Lillard. 1:36 left to play in the first half. And counted from 12 feet. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
This is what happens when you try to take away Lillard's three-point shot. He just finds room in that mid-range area.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Man. 5 to shoot. Here's Pokusevski. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
1 minute left to play in the first half. Outside Thibault. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Oklahoma City ball.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. And he dunks it down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out. Oh, though erupting at the rim, Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 17.
33.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, John Collins out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. The 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And for a player like Lillard, who never missed significant time, an injury like that can pose challenges, Smitty.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
Pass to Giddey. Inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Lillard passes to Thibault. Now here's Grant. Lillard outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Ryan?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Graham. Here's Sharp. Here's Tiny. Giddey defends. Here's Tiny. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Pass to Giddey. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Pass to Thibault. Now Grant. Lillard outside. There's the triple. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And what's working here Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
That one's no good.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And that one's good. Sharp.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half. Now has his second.
Dort outside. Pass to Šarić. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Simons outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Another one falls for Portland.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Šarić with it. Outside Giddey. Pass to Collins. To the paint. Here's Šarić. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Simons missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
One of the best young lob men in the business, John Collins, finished with an exclamation point.
Here's Sharp. Giddey defends. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul. At the line for Portland, number 7, one shot.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Portland with a rebound. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Tiny. And here's Thybulle. Giddey defends. Clock at 6. Here's Sharp. That one doesn't drop. Šarić with some nice D. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Thybulle passes to Simons. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.